I learned to fly about 10 years ago. It was in Colorado. It was actually in connection with a job that I'd taken there. Second day on the job, I went up and started taking flight lessons. 4 months later, I soloed, and 2 months after that, I got my private. It was a tremendous experience, and I think that's really where I fell in love with flying. That's where I really got a taste for it, and I've been flying ever since.
I've been around small airplanes since I was a young child. Going out to the airport with my dad. Grew up in a family of all girls, so one of us was bound to start flying. As a director of project engineering at Bendix King and a commercial licensed pilot, I'm constantly trying to think, what would I want to see in the cockpit, and what can we do at Bendix King that would make the flying experience better for a general aviation pilot.
Our people are pilots. They've been pilots for years, and frankly, they're going to make some of the most innovative, creative avionics components that the general aviation community's seen in a long time. And why? Because it's what they want in their airplanes. They have a true love and passion for flying, and that's going to lead to these great products that we can't wait to show you.
You know, it's a really exciting time to be with Bendix King right now, and to come into a company that's been a legacy supplier of avionics for years. We have an opportunity to reinvent the company, and it comes at a great time as there's been a convergence of electronics, new consumer electronics in the cockpit that in effect has created a paradigm shift in the way that pilots are operating their airplanes. In addition, there's new opportunities to take the technologies that are available today and put new spins on them in the way that we serve the routine requirements of pilots. In addition, there's new regulations coming in that will improve the safety of how general aviation operates, and we're going to contribute to that as well. All in all, we have an opportunity to add value and to innovate with new systems that we'll be delivering over the next few years.
There's an awful lot of information that's available to pilots right now, but it needs to be easier to access and easier to understand. Those are two areas that we can really improve in. And by building a team at Bendix King of aviation enthusiasts, that's how we're going to discover and bring to market products that capitalize on human factors, making it easier for pilots to understand and to execute the actions that they want to take.
Our end customer is not a big entity, it's not a big corporation, it's a person. It's like someone that would go buy a car from a car lot. Someone has their own airplane, they love their airplane, they want to make it nice, they want to make it functional. And so this is the person that we're selling our product to. We need to be able to get in that airplane and fly the airplane around and see what the pilot sees.
At Bendix King, we're working to control the cost of avionics, the whole cost of ownership, from the initial purchase of the product to the installation cost of the product, keeping it simple, making sure that we have ways to cost-effectively update databases and charts, and when products need to be maintained, need to be repaired, the cost of repairing those products. And then finally, when it's ready to trade up, we're looking for ways to bring core value when that product is ready to be dispositioned for a new product.
Here at Bendix King, one of the advantages we have is being part of Honeywell and its wealth of information, intellectual property, and previously developed products that we can tap into.
When we're out talking to customers around the country and around the world, we're learning that it's not just enough to have innovative products. We have to have innovative customer service and product support. We're changing, we're reinventing our customer service and product support organizations at Bendix King. Our customer support culture will require that our people own the questions when they come in. They just don't simply throw them over the wall.
Really recognizing how important the customers are to us, recognizing we have to earn the respect of each customer, and owning the changes in our process by looking across other industries, applying best practices, and finding a way to wow customers one sale at a time, one commitment at a time, and delivering and exceeding our commitments on those deliveries.
We've got some good things ahead of us. We've got a lot of work to do. We've made some good progress so far, but it's going to be a great ride. And just stay tuned. I think you'll enjoy what you see.